Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Tingle. I'm the founder of XEG Studios, and I'm here today to showcase for you a brand new game which is releasing on Saturday, August the 15th. This is XEG Football for the PC. It's a completely free text-based football game that's heavily customizable, allowing you to build your own teams and leagues. And to showcase this game for you here today, we're going to play out the championship game of Season 21 of the International American Football League. It's Mega Bowl 21 between the champions of the Eastern Conference, the 5-1 Madrid Toros, against the champions of the Western Conference, the 6-0 Argentina Fuerza. So with that, we're going to go ahead and dive right in and take a look at the first of our two teams, our designated visiting team today, the Madrid Toros. Now, Madrid is a team which is based on a very balanced offense. You're going to see them run the ball a lot, and they're going to run the ball to Tootie Robbins, an 87-level running back who's carried the ball over 400 times this season with a 4.5-yard average. He's the heart and soul of this offense for Madrid. Now, when they do decide to throw the football, they have a number of talented wide receivers to help them out, including sixth-year man Marty Arrows, who's actually a 100-level punt returner. He spent his entire career with Madrid. The new number 2 is Chris Montez, who was acquired as one of the primary pieces of the Greg Sabio trade, which we'll get into in just a second. This is a very dangerous wide receiver core. So who's throwing them the football? That is Carl Collins, who's an absolutely incredible story. Collins was the starter in Florida for a number of seasons before he was supplanted by John Sepura. As the backup over the course of the past few seasons, he was actually thrown in as an added value piece in that Greg Sabio for Chris Montez trade that saw Madrid give up their starting quarterback, Greg Sabio, a rookie defensive back, Americo Rana, the 25th overall draft pick. And then in return, the Florida Swamp Dogs sent wide receiver Chris Montez, backup quarterback Carl Collins, and rookie linebacker Colt Okorie. And it's worked out phenomenally well for Collins, who wasn't the starting quarterback for the first game of the season, which saw Madrid lose their only game of the season to the Northern Capitals under the leadership of Donnell Key. So Key was benched for Madrid. Carl Collins has been the starting quarterback, and he's been the starting quarterback since that point. Madrid has not lost since then. The strength of this Madrid team, though, far and away, is the defensive side of the football. And if you take a look at the defensive linemen, you see guys like Terry Glenridge, Barry Rushing, who missed over half the season with a shoulder injury, and then a couple of interesting players like Ricky Schreier and Marco Valdez, a rookie who was in the running late in the year to be the potential rookie of the year. Their linebacker core, incredibly strong. Colt Okorie actually finished second in the running for rookie of the year on the defensive side of the football. And then when you look in the secondary, a number of veteran players, including Maurice Carthon, Greg Knowles, who came over from Chile to try to bolster that core, and then guys like Ryan Stein, who came over from Mexico as well. So that is the Madrid Toros. They're a team that, again, is a very balanced team. They tend to not blitz very much, but still manage to put a lot of pressure on the quarterback. Very few teams have sacked the quarterback more times than Madrid has. And this is despite the fact that, again, Madrid utilizes a very low blitzing defensive scheme. It's a 4-3. And again, on the offensive side of the football, they use a balanced attack. So now let's shift gears and take a look at the designated home team for this, the champions of the Western Conference coming from South America. It's the Argentina Fuerza. Now, Argentina is led by quarterback Ed Dennard, and he is himself a fantastic story. This is his third season. He was drafted 24th overall. He was actually the last quarterback drafted in the International American Football League. With our rules, there's only one round in the draft, and two teams actually chose not to utilize their draft picks, Ostrava and Florida. That was before Argentina managed to pull Dennard off the board with the 24th overall pick. He's been a great story ever since then and is really the heart and soul of this Argentina Fuerza team. Now, when he throws the football, his top target is Jay Greenfield. He was last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year. He set a league record for receiving yards in a season. He's well off of that this season, but is still a definitive number one wide receiver, and Greenfield's actually 49 yards away from being the number one wide receiver in terms of yardage this season. Taking a look at the running back core for Argentina, you see two primary names, Brian Walker and Mark Garrison. Brian Walker was brought over this past offseason from Pacific Coast to really bolster that wide receiver core for the Fuerza, and the end result has been a very good season from his backup Mark Garrison, who had been the primary, and he's averaged 4.8 yards per carry, 57 carries, 273 yards. Meanwhile, Walker has been exceptional as well, 5.3 yards per carry, 407 yards rushing on 77 carries. So this team offensively, they love to throw the football, but the running game is so much better than it was even just a season ago. Taking a look at the defensive side of the football, you see a veteran leadership team out there in the secondary with Toby Moreland and Bernito Morisco. Very talented players by their own right, but the strength of the defense for Argentina is what you see down with the defensive linemen. Roman Siska, last year's reigning league defensive MVP. It's not often you see a player that's a 100 run defense and a 100 blitz rating, but that's what Roman Siska brings to the table. He's very close to leading the league in TFLs this season. His sacks are down from last year when he had an incredible 19 sack performance. Joining him, you see Cody Lemke, Steve Wood, and a number of other talented players for this Argentina Fuerza team. And the linebackers, well, they're good, but they're not great. They're led by Jason Lee and Emilio Thornburg. This Argentina team doesn't get nearly as much pressure on the quarterback despite being an average blitz team. They run a 3-4 base defense, and Coach Al Anson utilizes a slight pass offense. You're going to see Argentina throw the football, not as much as you'd see some teams like Quito, but they're going to throw the ball quite a bit. So there you see the head-to-head matchup, and today's game is going to be played in Reykjavik, Iceland. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to postseason neutral site, and we'll switch it over here. And our venue for today's game is going to be right here, Reykjavik. And the location is Laugardalsvalur. Don't know how to pronounce it, probably never going to say it again. And as you can see, it's a 46-degree day, rainy in Iceland today. That's a little bit beneath what the average temperature is. We were expecting temperatures to be in the low 50s, but instead we're just a little bit colder, 46 degrees with a light rain falling here at kickoff. Taking a look at the rule set for today's game, we play standard NFL rules as they were back in 2012. So as you see the kickoffs are going to be from the 35-yard line, touchback goes to the 20-yard line, and the extra point is going to be kicked from the 2-yard line. I'll change the overtime back here so it's the appropriate level for what we do. And we're just about ready to go. One last comparison between these two teams. In terms of the pass offense, Argentina is an 86, Madrid also an 86. The run offense, Argentina is an 85, Madrid is an 83. The pass defense, Argentina is an 85, while Madrid is an 86. And in the run defense, Argentina is an 85, while Madrid is an 89. So now let's get things started and head out to Reykjavik for Mega Bowl 21. As you see, Madrid is in their road whites with the brown numerals, Argentina in their home blues with the gold numerals, and we're just about set for today's coin toss. Again, today's Mega Bowl 21, is being played out in XEG Football PC. A free game which will be made available to everyone on Saturday, August the 15th. Just visit xegstudios.com and you can download it and start making your own teams and leagues right then and there. Let's get to the coin toss, and Madrid is called heads. It's heads. Madrid wins the coin toss, and they want the football. So Madrid will get the ball first here in the Mega Bowl. The wind has been flipped, so Argentina will have the wind to kick this one away. Chris Montez and Marty Arrows back deep, and Poole sends it away. The Mega Bowl is underway. Montez fields it at the 2. He runs out to the 20-yard line, and now this Madrid offense will get things started. It's our first opportunity to see Tootie Robbins, and he gets the ball first, going right side, where he's dropped immediately by Teo Banderas after a gain of 5 yards. 2nd down and 5. Jet sweep to get it to Marty Arrows running left. He's brought down after a gain of 4 yards, and Madrid wasting no time getting the ball in the hands of one of their wide receivers. 3rd and 1, it's Jim Creel Jr. up the middle, and he's cut down the line of scrimmage. Roman Siska with a big stop, and Argentina gets a hold. It'll be 3 and out for Madrid on their first drive of the game. Punting unit out on the field, Lance Commerce back deep for the Argentina Fuerza. Santos gets the punt away. Commerce will let this one go. Hits at the 30. Down at the 20-yard line, a 51-yard punt from Pete Santos. And now the first look at the Argentina offense, and it's a running play to Mark Garrison. And he's taken down by Terry Glenridge after gaining just 1 yard. We're not going to see a lot of offense in this game. I'll tell you right now, the first team to 21 points is probably going to be our winner as Ed Dennard throws for the first time, and it's knocked away by Derrick Lytle, the talented veteran defensive back. 3rd and 9, Dennard back to pass again. It's a curl route for Fleming at the marker. He makes the catch. He's tied up by Harry Leland. First down for Argentina as they pick up the first down of the day. Play action, Dennard looking for Greenfield. Carthon knocks it into the air. And it's incomplete. As you see in XEG football, every play takes 15 seconds. And if the clock continues to run, another 15 seconds will be ticked off of the clock. 3rd down now for Argentina. Ball at their own 30-yard line. Dennard looking to throw again. Looking for Greenfield. Broken up by Ryan Stein. Another big stop there for Madrid as Ryan Stein, one of the big defensive backs that was brought in the offseason, makes an impact. So on that first drive, we saw pass breakups from Maurice Carthon and Derrick Lytle. Pull with a short punt here. And it's out of bounds at the 36-yard line as Madrid takes over once again. Carl Collins yet to throw the football as they hand it off to Jim Creel Jr. And Roman Cisco wraps him up in the backfield. I believe that's his 7th TFL on the season, which makes him the league leader. Now Collins is going to throw for the first time today. It's the screen to Jim Creel Jr. And he makes it back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. So 3rd and long here for Madrid with 10 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. And Collins is sacked. Rico Oquendo, the rookie drafted from the supplemental draft, makes the impact, and Madrid is forced to punt once again. 9:15 left to go here in the first quarter. No score. It's Mega Bowl 21 between Madrid and Argentina. Santos gets this one away. A booming kick this time. Commerce at the 17-yard line. He evades a tackler. And he's brought down at the Argentina 36-yard line as the Fuerza take over once again with 9 minutes left to play in the first quarter. This is what we expected. A low-scoring game. We're going to see a lot of punts. Again, I feel like the first team to 21 points will be the winner here today. There's Jay Greenfield's first catch of the day, a gain of 11 yards, and Argentina approaches midfield. Dennard goes play action here. Gary Fleming on the slant. Caught at the Madrid 45. And he's taken down the Madrid 42-yard line. Argentina moving the football now really for the first time today.
On trail hot!
There you see Ed Dennard calling an audible here. It's a handoff to Brian Walker, his first carry of the day. It's a 7-yard gain. And Argentina now at the cusp of field position here for 2nd down and 3. Play action again for Dennard. Firing for Greenfield. Caught at the 23-yard line. He's brought down once again, a gain of 12 yards. And Argentina really cooking now as they approach the red zone. Dennard looking to throw. Screen pass to Walker. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line. 6:45 left to go here in the first period. Dennard goes play action again. He has protection. Looking for Weaver. Caught at the 18. And he'll be wrapped up there by Raul Tejeros for Madrid. Tejeros, the 5th-year defensive back for the Toros. Madrid looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Quick out to Weaver. Caught at the 12. Is it enough for a first down? Yes, it is. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Dennard looking to throw again. Weaver short of the marker. Broken up again by Derrick Lytle. Another big-time pass deflection. Dennard 6 of 12 for 54 yards here to start this game. Slant pass to Commerce. End zone knocked away by Tejeros. And it's 3rd down and 10 with the ball at the 12. Dennard again looking to throw. Commerce on the slant. Caught at the 3-yard line. It's 4th down and 1 at the 3. And now Argentina's got to make a choice here. They bring Nelson Poole out onto the field to kick the very short field goal. A smart move to try to take the points early in this game. Little 21-yard trick shot, and now it's a fake field goal. Alan Bell's going to throw it. End zone, Commerce. Oh, he got it. What a play call by Al Anson in Argentina. The fake field goal from the 3-yard line. And Argentina strikes first in Mega Bowl 21. It's 7-0 Argentina. The fake field goal to Lance Commerce. 6th-year man. He was the number 5 overall pick for Tasmania back in the day. He makes the touchdown catch, and Argentina on the board first here in Iceland. Did not see that coming. I think I was drinking my coffee when that happened. So let's see how Madrid can answer here. 4:15 left to go here on the clock. The Toros have not moved the football well so far. Collins, 1 for 1 passing. It was a screen pass. It gained no yards. They've been pounding away with the running game, and it hasn't been working particularly well as it's 3rd down and 1 now at the 29-yard line. Collins back to throw again. Zeke Mowat caught at the 31. There's a first down for Madrid. A little 3-yard gain. It's not much. But at this point, if you're Madrid, you just want to start moving the football any way that you can. Looks like we got our first penalty of the day here. Offsides against Argentina. So that'll move the ball up to the 37-yard line for Madrid. Again, they'll take yards at this point any which way they can get them. Robbins with a quick gain of 4 yards. 3 carries for him today, only 13 yards of offense. Collins going to keep it himself, and he's going to be cut down right at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down and 1 at the 41-yard line. You got to think if you're Madrid, you go back to the running game here. And you do. It's Robbins lowering the shoulder, and he gets the first down, keeping this drive alive for Madrid. 1:45 left to go here in the first quarter. This is the Mega Bowl, the league championship game. It's Argentina with an early 7-0 lead over Madrid. 2nd and 4 for the Toros. Jim Creel Jr. on the toss play. And now they pitch it back to Arrows on the reverse. And he's shut down with just a 1-yard gain. It's so well defended by Argentina. The Fuerza defense just not giving up anything here. 3rd and 3 at the 49. Collins for Yelverton, incomplete. And that's going to kill the drive for Madrid. Wow, what a play by Argentina to read that reverse and shut down the Madrid drive. 4th and 3, Madrid forced to punt it for the 3rd time here today. It's a short punt by Santos. And with that brings us to the end of the first quarter. It's Argentina leading Madrid 7-0 here in Mega Bowl 21. As you can see, the wind and the weather have changed here as we start the second quarter. The temperature falling 2 degrees, still a light rain falling here in Reykjavik, Iceland.
Montevello!
Dennard with the audible here on 2nd and 5 at the 29. Dennard looking to throw. Plenty of time. Good protection. Commerce on the comeback. Caught at the 37-yard line. Another first down for Argentina. There's just Walker's 2nd carry of the day. Argentina's only run the ball 4 times so far. Twice for Brian Walker and twice for Mark Garrison. Denner with another audible. Throwing again. Under pressure this time. Screen pass to Walker. And it's a gain of just 4 yards. So 3rd down and 4 with the ball at the 43-yard line for Argentina. Denner play action. Over the middle for Commerce. Caught again. Lance Commerce has been money all game so far for Argentina. 4 catches, 31 yards, and the 1 touchdown as Ed Denner calls another audible here. Brian Walker running right side. And another 7-yard gain. Taking a look at Dennard's numbers, he's 10 of 17 for 86 yards here with 12 minutes left to go until halftime. Denner looking for Weaver on the slant. Incomplete as he trapped the football. Big 3rd down here for Argentina. Denner to throw again. The screen to Weaver. Can he get that first down? No, he cannot. It's 4th down and 1. And what do you do here if you're Argentina? You're at the cusp of field goal range. Nelson Poole's long this past season was 55 yards, and they're going to go for the field goal. I don't know about that. With a light rain falling and the wind slightly in their face, I believe that's a moderate breeze, which is, yes, it is. Well, they're kicking it anyway. And the kick is up. No good. Wide right. Madrid will take over with their best starting field position for a drive here today at their own 45-yard line. Jim Creel Jr., his 4th carry of the day. He only has 2 yards on those 4 carries. You got to think if you're Madrid, you got to throw the football more. As Collins runs the screen, and it just does not connect on this one, and suddenly it's 3rd and 10 again. If you're Madrid, you've got to take a few shots downfield here. And this time he'll be sacked. Sam Crow's missing a block badly, and Jason Lee, the linebacker, getting the sack, ending another Madrid drive. And the Toros will have to punt this one away for the 4th time already, with 9:45 left to go until halftime. So far, this game has been all Argentina. They only have 7 points to show for it, though. And after a 35-yard punt, they'll start at their 24-yard line. Dennard looking to throw. Slant pass for Fleming. Dennard looking to throw again. Under pressure. Chris Weaver past the marker. Incomplete. And now Argentina finds themselves in a 3rd and long situation. 3rd and 10. Dennard going to throw it for the 22nd time today, and it's intercept. No! Raul Tejero's trapped it. It's incomplete. Very close one now as Argentina's forced to punt this away for the 2nd time today. The dangerous Marty Arrows back deep for Madrid. Poole punts this one away. Let's see what Arrows can do. He'll call for the fair catch. And he makes it to the 27-yard line. 8:30 left to go here in the first quarter. I'm sorry, the first half. Collins looking for Mowat. Caught at the 32 in traffic. Can he get free? He cannot, and there's a flag down. Personal foul on the defense, and now Madrid has it on the Argentina side of the field for the first time today. And Collins is sacked. Roman Siska blasts through with his first sack of the day. He has been leading the charge for this Argentina defense all day today. Collins on 2nd and 15. Slant pass for Chris Montez. Caught at the Argentina 45 as the wind has started to really pick up now. Strong gusting wind here in Reykjavik, Iceland, with a light rain falling. Collins for Yelverton. Caught at the 35. Enough for a first down? Yes, it is. So now Madrid in field goal range here. Robbins on the toss. Tackled by Teo Banderas after gaining 2 yards. Going back to Roman Siska, he's got 4 tackles so far today, 1 TFL and 1 sack. They've managed to get to Carl Collins 3 times today as a team. Slant for Dell at the marker, caught at the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line, a gain of 13 yards, and Collins slowly starting to cook for Madrid. He's 6 of 8 for 44 yards, and run a toss play to Alex Vaca. His first carry of the day goes for 5 yards for the big fullback. 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line. Carl Collins audibling for the first time today. Hand off to Vaca again up the middle for a gain of 3, and it's 3rd down and 2 with the ball at the Argentina 12. What do you do here if you're Madrid? Collins will throw again. Screen pass for Jim Creel Jr. Makes the catch. Finds the seam. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal for the Madrid Toros. First time they've really moved the football. Hand off to Vaca again. And he gains 4 yards. 2nd and goal at the 2. The running game trying to ramp it up as well. Robbins on the draw. End zone, touchdown Madrid. And the Toros are an extra point away from tying this game up at 7 points apiece. What a drive by Madrid. And the extra point is blocked. Jack Jeffries, the 11th year defensive back, comes off the edge and blocks the PAT. Wow. How about that? So Argentina still has a 1-point lead, courtesy of Jack Jeffries, the DB putting forth the extra effort. He was acquired from Dallas as part of the trade that allowed Argentina to move up and draft Jay Greenfield last season. Now he's paying off even more dividends here in the Mega Bowl. 3 minutes left to go here until halftime. Dennard scrambling. And he'll be sacked for the first time today. Barry rushing, blasting through, and getting after the quarterback. He's so happy to be back after missing almost half the season due to injury. Dennard play action here. Greenfield again. Knocked away by Griddick Knowles. I think that's the third time he's knocked it away today. And with 2:15 left to go here in the half, Argentina forced to punt it away once again. Arrows back deep. They're coming for this one. And the punt is blocked. Madrid got it. Oh, Ryan Stein, the DB blocking the punt. Argentina falls on it, and Madrid has it first and goal at the 7-yard line. What a turn of events here with 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Creel Jr. on the toss. Gain of 4 yards. I can't believe what I'm watching here. Robbins again. Touchdown Madrid. So Argentina has dominated this first half, but now Madrid, with 1:15 left to go until halftime, has taken a 13-7 lead. Wow. The punt block coming up absolutely huge. Ryan Stein's had a solid season as the kick goes out of bounds, giving Argentina good field position here. So let's see what Ed Dennard can do with a short-ish field. Fleming. Mahan bats it into the air. And he still makes the catch at the 45, but they're running short on time now. Dennard play action. He's going to run it. Now I'll just throw this one away with 45 seconds left in the half. It's Madrid leading Argentina 13-7. Dennard to throw again. Looking for Fleming. Incomplete once again. This Madrid defense is coming up huge, especially the defensive backs. Arrows back deep with 30 seconds remaining here in the half. They're not coming after this one. Arrows will field it at the 23. He evades a tackler. This could be a big return. An 18-yard return to the Madrid 41-yard line. And you'd expect to see Carl Collins kneel out the clock here. He'll do exactly that. It's halftime from the Mega Bowl in Reykjavik, Iceland. Our score, Madrid 13 and Argentina 7. Wow, what a first half. What a first half. Look at what we've seen. We've got extra points being blocked. We had punt blocks. We had a fake field goal for the game's first touchdown. We had a little bit of everything here for Mega Bowl number 21. So as you can see, we pulled up the stats here. We'll take a quick look at our halftime stats. And as you can see, 13 points for Madrid there in the second quarter. They really came along strong after Argentina dominated most of the first half. Now taking a look at some of these stats, 7 first downs for Argentina, 6 for Madrid. Madrid 4 of 8 in third down conversions. Argentina just 3 of 9. Argentina 1 of 2 on fourth down conversions. And both teams have run exactly 33 plays so far in this game. What a contest so far. Taking a look at some of the other stats, the total yards, Argentina leads Madrid 120-84. No turnovers yet in this one, and only 2 penalties, both of them called on Argentina. Time of possession, looks like it's 16 minutes to 14 minutes in favor of Madrid. And there you see some of the head-up comparisons, passing, rushing, and then, of course, our scoring summary, which if you've been paying attention, you probably already know what happened. Argentina striking first with that fake field goal to go up 7-0. Then a quick Tootie Robbins 2-yard run made it 7-6. They blocked the extra point, and then that late touchdown following the blocked punt really did make a difference for Madrid as they take a 13-7 lead into halftime here of this Mega Bowl. Again, you're watching, showing off XEG Football. It's a new game which is going to be coming out on August the 15th. It's free. You can download it at xegstudios.com, and you can make all of your own teams if you're so inclined. And the way you do that, it's all within the game. The only things that you don't make within the game are the helmets, which in this case I made with Photoshop, although we do have over, I think, 50 different helmets available for you to choose from, which are already baked into the game. It's designed for you to be able to go out there and create your own teams and your own leagues, much like the International American Football League, and just have a good time doing it. All right, so that's it for halftime. Madrid leading Argentina 13-7. Argentina is going to get the ball to start the second half. Taking a look at what we've done so far in terms of the quarterback comparison, 7 of 9 for Carl Collins for 50 yards, 12 of 26 for Ed Dennard for 93 yards. And now Madrid is set to kick this one away to start the second half as Pete Santos sends it downfield. Commerce fields the kick in the end zone. He'll take a knee, and Argentina will get the ball first. Ed Dennard looking to throw. Greenfield past the marker. Carthon knocks it into the air, and it's caught by Greenfield anyway. He's such a great player. 36 yards receiving so far for Greenfield. Again, he needs 49 to be the number one wide receiver this season, league-wide. 2nd down and 1. Walker getting the carry for the 5th time today. He gets the yardage, and Argentina keeps the drive alive and continues moving the football. 13:30 left to go here in the third quarter. Dennard with the audible. Phil Cotter, the fullback, getting his first carry of the day, and he only gains 1 yard. Dennard looking to throw again. Plenty of time. Looking for Commerce. Incomplete. Commerce has not had a catch since we talked about what a great job he had done early in that first half. Just 4 receptions for 31 yards. Still enough to lead the team in terms of receptions, but not in terms of yards, as Jay Greenfield has 3 for 36. So another stop for Madrid. It's going to lead to the 4th punt of the day for Argentina. It's a short punt. Madrid will start at the 22-yard line. Robbins will take it on the toss, running left, a gain of 5 yards. Let's take a little bit of a deeper dive on this Madrid offense. Carl Collins has completed 58% of his passes going into today's game as he calls an audible at the line. He's thrown for just over 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, as Emilio Thornburg with a big-time TFL bring up 3rd down and 8. Collins to throw. Freddie Dell. Toby Moreland knocks it away, and Madrid forced to punt once again. It's their 5th punt already. With 10:45 left to go here in the third quarter, the dangerous Lance Commerce back to receive. They've got the return on. It's a short kick. A 33-yard punt, and Argentina will start with another fairly short field at the 43-yard line. Let's take a look at Ed Dennard's numbers. Going into today's game, he'd completed 63% of his passes, over 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns, and just 3 interceptions. As they move the ball into the Madrid side of the field. Garrison with the carry. Another 4-yard gain. Garrison 5 carries for 25 yards so far today. Brian Walker 6 carries for 28 yards. They go to Walker once again, right side, and he finds space. It's a 10-yard gain all the way down to the Madrid 32-yard line. Another 1st down. You got to think Argentina is in field goal range at this point as they continue to pound away with the running game here. Nelson Poole a perfect 11 of 11 on field goals shorter than 50 yards this season. He was just 2 of 6 on games kicks from 50 plus. As you saw Rajon Ranger throw a nice block there. It's 3rd down and 5. And with that, we have a penalty. False start against the offense. Oh! 3rd and 10 at the 32. Not good for Argentina. Dennard, play action. Madrid blitzing. Weaver past the marker. Incomplete. And this is going to be a 50-yard field goal for Nelson Poole, with the wind once again blowing moderately, mostly in his face. Not an easy kick. 7:15 left to go here in the third. And it's good. Nelson Poole hitting from 50 yards to make it 13-10. Argentina cutting the lead down to just 3 with 7 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Montez at the goal line. He makes a nice move. And he's brought down to the 32, but there is a flag on the field. A block in the back, and they'll push it back to the 22-yard line where Madrid will start. They haven't had too much luck with these long fields, as the Argentina defense has been very strong so far here today. They've got to Collins. They've sacked him 3 times. Roman Siska sacking him once. Rico Okendo, the rookie, getting to him once. And Jason Lee, the KG veteran linebacker, sacking him 1 time as well. Lee, in his 11th season, that sack was actually the first sack that he's had all year long. Jim Creel Jr. on the screen pass. Caught in the backfield. And Al Grove takes him down in the backfield. First time we've seen Al Grove make much of an impact at all this season. That's his 18th tackle, his first TFL. He also doesn't have any sacks or interceptions this season. As Argentina gets another stop, Madrid forced to punt it away for the 6th time today. Again, Argentina has been controlling the pace and the tempo of this game, but Madrid has done just enough to hold on to that lead. And if it wasn't for that blocked punt late in the first half, they wouldn't have the lead at all. Garrison right side for a 3-yard gain. Cotter up the middle. 6 yards from the fullback. As we get set to go under 4 minutes here in the third quarter, Madrid leading Argentina 13-10. Dennard to Greenfield. Makes the catch. He's wide open at the 48. He finds the seam. Jay Greenfield is brought down after a gain of 18 yards. And with that catch, he has 54 yards on the day, and he will be the International American Football League's leading receiver this season. He only needed 49 yards to jump past whoever the prior leader was. I'm not sure who that was. There's a nice cut. And a first down at the Madrid 18-yard line. I was looking at some stats. I didn't even see who had the football. I'll try not to do that again. Dennard looking to throw here at the 18-yard line. Fleming past the marker, knocked away by Colt Okorie. Walker on the carry. Brought down again by Colt Okorie, who's had a great season so far for Madrid. 35 tackles going into this game, 1 interception, 3 TFLs, and also 3 sacks. 4th down and 3 at the 11. They'll likely bring out Nelson Poole to see if he can tie this game up. But you never can tell. As a fake back on the table again. I'm not going to drink my coffee just in case. It's a field goal. And it's good, and with 1 minute left to play in the third quarter, we are all tied up at 13 apiece between Madrid and Argentina. Everything you could hope for in a World Championship game we're getting here today. Well, I guess you could hope for some more offense. But in terms of a good, tight, competitive matchup, this is something that we haven't seen in the Mega Bowl for a number of different years. We'll take a look at some of the Mega Bowl history in just a couple of minutes. As Rico Okendo picks up a big TFL there. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter. Our score, Madrid 13 and Argentina 13. Quick to start the fourth quarter. Collins over the middle for Arrows. Caught at the 28. Can he get the first down? Yes, he can. Marty Arrows, 11 yards, his first reception of the day. So hard to believe he's their number one wide receiver and was held without a catch until the fourth quarter, a testament to this Argentina defense. Looks like the leading receiver is Will Yelverton for Madrid. 2 catches for 18 yards. Carl Collins, 10 of 14 on the day for 67 yards. Collins looking to throw again. Slant pass from Mowat. Incomplete once again. Another sack as Reggie Hennig blows a block for Madrid, and Jason Lee picks up his second sack of the day. Again, Lee did not have a single sack going into today's contest, but he comes up huge here to force a 3rd down and long as Jack Jeffries breaks up a pass. Jeffries making yet another impact. He was a spare part in that trade. Let me give you some more information on that trade while I'm here. Of course I'm here. I'm the only person who is here as Madrid punts this one away. The Dallas Stallions had the first overall pick 2 years ago, and it was a very soft draft class. There wasn't very much to it. Jay Greenfield was the consensus number 1 overall pick, but when Dallas looked at him, they said, you know what, we can get a guy that can make a similar impact by trading down and getting a few additional pieces. So the final trade as it stood was that Dallas sent Jack Jeffries, the defensive back, and the number 1 overall pick to Argentina. And in return, Argentina sent Dallas Bernie Elovics, who's now a backup quarterback for them, Darren Shvela, who's one of their best defensive linemen, and the number 7 overall pick. And the end result of that has been Dallas has played better than they have in a number of different years, and Argentina's here in the Mega Bowl today. So I think the trade has worked out very well for both sides. Derrick Lytle was the wide receiver that Dallas took at 7, and he's basically their number 1 wide receiver at this point, possibly the number 2 behind JT Tarrant. So while I was talking, it's another stop for Madrid. Time for the 5th punt of the day for Argentina with 10:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. I'll focus on the game at this point because what a game. As this punt is down at the 4-yard line, Nelson Poole throwing a dart. Collins will start deep inside his own end zone. Collins aslant to Montez. Almost picked off again by Jack Jeffries. Chris Montez has just 1 catch for 9 yards so far today. Collins under pressure in his own end zone. Sideline for Dell. Off target, incomplete. 3rd down and 10. Ball at the 4. A dangerous situation if you're Madrid. Collins under pressure. Yelverton past the marker. Incomplete. And Madrid is going to be forced to punt this one away with 9:15 left to go. If you're Argentina, do you bring pressure or do you set up the return? Commerce is such a good kick returner. They set up the return. And it's out of bounds at the Madrid 40-yard line. Only a 36-yard punt. Great field position for Argentina with 9 minutes left to go here to play in regulation. I'll see if I can quickly pull up some information on Mega Bowl history. I'll tell you the last time we had a game this competitive. Like I said, most of the games in recent memory have been blowouts. Dennard over the middle for Greenfield. Stein bats it into the air. And it's incomplete, and now another long field goal here for Nelson Poole. 7:45 left to go. This kick could be for a championship. 52 yards. The wind mostly behind him. Good snap. Kick up. No good, wide right again. Madrid's going to take over. And now Madrid operating with a relatively short field with 7:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And Tootie Robbins breaks a couple of tackles. A gain of 10 yards, and they're on the Argentina side of the field. The last time we had a one-score Mega Bowl was in season 17 when Port Douglas beat New York 21-17. As Steve Wood is hurt, a severe hamstring injury, he'll be out for the game, plus 16 weeks. Steve Wood, a minor contributor on the defensive line for Argentina. Still, you hate to see anyone get hurt, but you won't see much of an impact for Argentina here in the remainder of this game. Second down and 5 now for Madrid. So yeah, the last one-score game was season 17. The last overtime game happened back in season 15. Again, this is season 21 right now. Collins looking deep for Yelverton, and it's intercepted. Larry Coleman has it at the 5-yard line, going the other way. Brought down to the Argentina 22. Larry Coleman, the veteran defensive back who just came over from Monterrey, has saved the season for Argentina with a huge interception. His third of the year. That makes him the team leader. Wow. Kudos to Carl Collins for trying to make a play, airing one out for Yelverton, who's been good for them so far today, but nothing doing. 6 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. If we do go to overtime, it is sudden death. Remember, we play with NFL rules as they were prior to 2012. What a game so far. What a play by Coleman. As Barry Rushing picks up another TFL there. His 6th tackle of the day, and it's 3rd down and 8 for Argentina. Dennard looking to throw for the 37th time. Big block from Francis Ponte. Commerce on the sideline makes the catch. Another big catch by Lance Commerce to pick up a first down. He's been clutch for them here today. Dennard to throw, and he's sacked. Oh, Craig Gaddis dropping the quarterback in the backfield. Wow. Unbelievable. Gain of 11 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 3. I was doing the math on Gaddis. That's his first sack of the season. He only had 6 tackles going into today's game. 3rd and 3, looking for Commerce. Knocked away by Curtis Mahan, the linebacker. Wow. 4th and 3, and Argentina will have to punt it away with 3:15 left to go here in the fourth quarter. The wind has died down. It's a light wind, and it's behind the punter. Out of bounds at the 15 with 3 minutes left to go here in regulation in the World Championship game for the International American Football League. I just spilled my coffee. Arrows with the catch with Bernito Morisco right on him. A 15-yard gain, 2:45 to go. Madrid is going to call a timeout. I don't know what to do with my hands. They're covered in coffee now. Robbins loses yards on the play. Roman Siska's second TFL, and Madrid has to burn another timeout. Collins will pass. Under pressure. Looking for Arrows. Caught at the 36. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 37-yard line. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 3 as we approach the 2-minute warning. Collins looking to throw. Quick out route for Arrows. Bat in the air by Grove. Incomplete as we hit the 2-minute warning. Tied at 13. Guys, if the text seems a little bit fast for you, it's at 1x speed. Don't worry, there is a setting within the game where you can adjust the play-by-play speed to whatever your reading level is comfortable with. Madrid punting it away for the 9th time today. Out of bounds at the 13-yard line. So time for the 2-minute drill for Ed Dennard and his Argentina team. He's 17 of 39 so far today as they run the football. Gain of 5 yards. Did they take a timeout here? Oh, he was out of bounds. It was fine. Another gain of 5. As Argentina calls their first timeout here, not looking particularly pressed for time. Weaver at the 30. Out of bounds at the 31. That'll stop the clock. Dennard 18 of 40, 156 yards passing. Play action here. Dennard's going to scramble for it. Tackled after a gain of 3. They got to call another timeout. And they do. 45 seconds remaining here in regulation in the Mega Bowl. Dennard to throw. Looking for Walker. And the running back can't make the catch. 30 seconds remaining here in regulation. They got to start airing it out. Dennard play action. Sideline Commerce. Caught at the 41. They need to call another timeout here. Time for one last play. 15 seconds on the clock. Dennard play action. He'll throw it as far as he can. Knocked away by Maurice Carthon, and we're going to overtime here in Mega Bowl 21. We're tied at 13, Madrid and Argentina. Wow, what a game. Madrid calls tails in overtime. It's heads. Argentina wins the coin toss. Of course they want the football. The temperatures fall into 40 degrees. Argentina will have the wind against them. Remember, these are old school NFL rules. A field goal will win it for either of these two teams. Commerce fields it at the goal line. He makes a nice move. Big return for Lance Commerce to start overtime. Brought down at the Argentina 43-yard line. What a clutch play by Lance Commerce, the 6-year veteran. He's 6 years veteran, I don't even know. Dennard looking to throw. He has time. Slant for Greenfield. Caught at the 48. Okore right on him. And he'll bring him down at the Madrid 49-yard line. This is the World Championship game. Neither of these two teams have won a World Championship. Garrison to the outside for a 6-yard gain and another first down. For both these teams, it's the first time playing in the Mega Bowl, the league's World Championship game. Dennard to throw. Screen pass for Garrison. Caught in the backfield. Back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Ball at the Madrid 43. Dennard looking to throw. Slant to Commerce. Over his head and incomplete, and a big 3rd down here. You want to see about getting in a field goal range and giving your kicker a chance. Dennard looking to throw. Good protection. He's looking deep for Commerce. And he makes the catch at the 20. Oh, what a play. And how Argentina well within field goal range to give themselves a championship. Garrison with a 5-yard gain. They're inside the red zone at the 15. Walker to the outside. 3rd down and 1. Ball at the 11-yard line. Madrid needs a stop in the worst possible way. They need a turnover. And instead we have a penalty. Oh, and it's against Madrid. They'll move the ball to the 6-yard line. It's all Argentina now. They score. They win the world title. Play action. Dennard, Fleming, end zone. Knocked away by Curtis Mahan. 2nd down and goal. I don't know why they're throwing the football here. It's play action again. Pressure coming. Dennard looking to run. And now he'll throw the ball away. 3rd and goal. Ball at the 6-yard line. Here in overtime. Dennard. Play action. Commerce. End zone. He got it. Argentina are world champions. What a play. The fade route in the end zone for Lance Commerce. His 2nd touchdown of the day. And Argentina are world champions. They defeat Madrid in overtime. 19-13. What a play. Wow. You got to think the MVP here has got to be Lance Commerce making those clutch catches down the stretch. And don't forget that he was the guy who caught the touchdown on the fake field goal for the very first score of the game for the Argentina Fuerza. Ed Dennard ends today's game 23 of 50, 200 yards, and a touchdown. Carl Collins, 12 of 23 for 91 yards, and that one big interception. Oh, what a play. Argentina world champions for the first time in their team's history. It's also the first time a team from the South American continent has won a world championship. Monterrey won one while playing in the South American division, but of course, there in Mexico. As we take a look at the defensive stats here, a big day for Roman Siska, 2 TFLs and 1 sack, 6 tackles to lead the team. And for Madrid, it was Barry Rushing with 9 tackles to lead the way there. Taking a look at some of the final stats here. Wow, what a game. Goodness gracious. 20 first downs for Argentina compared to just 10 for Madrid. Third down conversions, 8 of 21 for Argentina, 5 of 14 for Madrid. Fourth down conversions, Argentina, 1 of 2. They were both in the first half. Man, what a game. Total yards, Argentina 346 compared to just 147 for Madrid. Argentina really did control this game, but Madrid's defense did everything they could to continue to just hang around. Only 1 turnover in the contest, the big interception by Larry Coleman for Argentina and his own 5-yard line that probably saved the game for Argentina. Taking a look at the penalties, 3 for Argentina for 25 yards, 4 for Madrid for 30 yards. I believe all of those happened in the second half. As we take a look at just a few more of these numbers here, you're more than welcome to pause the video and take a closer look. What a finish! What more could you ask for in a Mega Bowl? What more could you ask for in a World Championship game? Overtime. What a contest. So that was the International American Football League's Season 21. Thank you guys so much for following along. We appreciate you guys, everyone who came over from the Delphi forums, who've been tracking this all year long. And for those of you who have been investigating over at XEGstudios.com, again, thank you so much for spending the time here as well. So Argentina defeats Madrid in overtime to win the World Championship 19-13. And that's going to wrap up our coverage here of Mega Bowl 21 from Reykjavik, Iceland. And a reminder that this game was played out in XEG Football, which is a free game. You can download it at xegstudios.com and make your own teams and leagues. Again, it's all completely free. We rely 100% on donations. So if you play the game and you enjoy the game, please consider sending a donation our way. I'm flustered. It was a hell of a game, I'm not going to lie. Oh, your final score, Argentina 19, Madrid 13. Argentina are your world champions. Good night, everyone.